Radio Saltire, broadcasting to East Lothian and the world with Jenna Coburn.
Hello folks, how are we doing? Welcome to Jenna's Jamboree with me, Jenna Coburn, and for the next 2 hours I'll be playing a pick and mix, a variety pack, a potpourri of tunes right here on Radio Saltire. I also have some community news, and if you saw on social media, on Sunday it is someone's birthday. Someone who has had their fair share of trials and tribulations, but I'm sure Sunday will be a magical affair for them. If they were real. I'm talking about the hero from 4 Privet Drive. Yes, it's him. It's Harry Potter. So I'll be playing some magic related songs. I'll be dishing out some spellbinding Harry Potter facts. And if that's not enough, I have not one, but 2 puzzlers for you. 2 sound bites. And they're both called Guess the Voices. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. Just gotta guess the character voices. Here is the first one.
Heavens, you're all right. Bit peaky, but I'm afraid dinner will have to wait until after the meeting's finished. No time to explain. Straight upstairs, first door on the left. Yeah.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours.
Of course you know all about Hogwarts. No? Blimey, Harry, didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all? You're a wizard, Harry.
Must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. There is a plot. A plot to make most terrible things happen.
Silence! The House of Godric Gryffindor has commanded the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries. I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons.
Think you know who you've just heard from the wizarding world of Harry Potter? I will reveal the answers just before 3pm, and I'll do the other puzzler just after 3pm, and we'll reveal the answers to that one just before the end of the show. Cool? Cool. It's Friday, it's almost the weekend, and it's time to get this magical jamboree started.
Jenna Coburn on Radio Saltire, the heart and soul of East Lothian.
Welcome back to Jenna's Jamboree here on Radio Saltire, the heart and soul of East Lothian. Okay, today's show is a dedication to a well-known magical world that came to life in cafes dotted around Edinburgh. The most popular being the Elephant House on Edinburgh's George IV Bridge, that's near the museum to you and I. And I'm talking about the wizarding world of Harry Potter, because on Sunday it's both Harry Potter's and J.K. Rowling's birthday. Now get this right, this is outrageous. Harry would be, if he was real, 42 years old. What? No way. Yes way. And Joanne would be, well, she'll be 57, which is fine. But Harry Potter, 42. No way. It is, however, also my mum's birthday. I better give her a wee mention. But I'll not tell you how old she is, because she will clip my ear if I did. Wee shout out there to mother. Bet she's not even listening. Anyway, back to the world of Harry Potter. Here's a few facts about the books and the creator. Well, J.K. Rowling doesn't actually have a middle name. The K is the initial of her grandmother's name, Kathleen. It was added when her publisher suggested that she not use her real name, Joanne Rowling, for the books. And I wonder why that is, eh? The original Harry Potter manuscript was turned down by 12 publishers before Bloomsbury finally accepted it. Only 1,000 copies were printed in the first print run of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. These now sell for thousands of pounds, and I just missed out on one of these thousands of pounds. Can't believe it. I sold my book for £100. I should have waited, honestly. J.K. Rowling was the first ever person to become a billionaire by writing books. She was also the first ever female billionaire. That is nuts. And now, Dementors, these represent depression and were inspired by Joanne's own experience with a debilitating disease which she struggled with in her 20s. Aww. Remember them? They are scary in the film, honestly. Ugh. Another few facts. When Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban was released in the UK, Bloomsbury asked stores not to sell the book until the end of the school day to prevent truancy. I can imagine, actually, to be fair, that probably was me. If that was released early, yep, skive a wee bit. Now, the last fact for now. The Harry Potter books have sold more than 500 million copies worldwide and have been translated into 80 different languages. Even Scots, yes, come on. Yes, that is amazing. Not so much the whole don't use your actual name because women don't sell as many books. That's a lot of nonsense, that. Unfortunately, she had to go through that though. But I'm glad she persevered with the books because we got them. Troops, you are listening to Jenna's Jamboree with me, Jenna Coburn, live on Radio Saltaire. Now, if you've just tuned in, on today's show, it's all about the fictional world that all started with a boy and a lightning-shaped scar on his noggin. Aye, that guy. Who, on Sunday, would be 42. Yes, you heard me correctly. If he was real, he would be 42 years old. The imagination behind Harry Potter actually turns 57 herself, so a wee happy birthday to J.K. Rowling. Now, at the top of the show, I mentioned that I have a few puzzlers for you. Here is the first one again.
Heavens, you're all right. Bit peaky, but I'm afraid dinner will have to wait until after the meeting's finished. No time to explain. Straight upstairs, first door on the left. Yeah.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours.
Of course you'll know all about Hogwarts. No? Blimey, Harry, didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all? You're a wizard, Harry.
Must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. There is a plot. A plot to make most terrible things happen.
Silence!
The House of Godric Gryffindor has commanded the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries. I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons.
Radio Saltaire, East Lothian's favourite community radio station with Jenna Coburn.
Folks, it's me, Jenna Coburn, and you're listening to Jenna's Jamboree live on Radio Saltaire. Oakley dokley. Remember my puzzler? I want to know who the 5 characters' voices belong to. Here's the soundbite again.
Heavens, you're all right. Bit peaky, but I'm afraid dinner will have to wait until after the meeting's finished. No time to explain. Straight upstairs, first door on the left. Yeah.
If the Dark Lord has forbidden it, you ought not to speak. Put it down, Bella. We mustn't touch what isn't ours.
Of course you'll know all about Hogwarts. No? Blimey, Harry, didn't you ever wonder where your mum and dad learned it all? You're a wizard, Harry.
Must not go back to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry this year. There is a plot. A plot to make most terrible things happen.
Silence!
The House of Godric Gryffindor has commanded the respect of the wizard world for nearly 10 centuries. I will not have you in the course of a single evening besmirching that name by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons.
Well, if you said to me, Jenna, that was Mrs. Weasley, Severus Snape, Hagrid, Dobby, and Minerva, I'd even accept Professor McGonagall, then give yourselves a pat on the back. Go on yourselves. But it's not quite a high five or a winner's congrats yet, because I have one more puzzler for you today.
Radio Saltaire, broadcasting to East Lothian and the world with Jenna Coburn.
to everyone. You're listening to Jenna's Jamboree here on Radio Solitaire. Right, so time for my last puzzler of the show. Keeping in mind that today's show is all about the wizarding world of Harry Potter, because he would be 42 on Sunday if he was real. Anyhow, the puzzler is another Guess the Voices. There's 5 different character voices and I want to know who they are. Here's the soundbite.
Hello, ladies. Love potions, eh? Yeah, they really do work. Then again, the way we hear it, sis, you're doing just fine on your own.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Who knows how to play? Itchy, bitty, baby. Potter.
I'd try putting it in the water if I were you. Long time no see. Oh.
You need to know what you're up against. You need to be prepared. I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions?
Gotta love that one.
Jenna Coburn on Radio Solitaire, the heart and soul of East Lothian.
Cooey, my friends. Jenna here, and this is Jenna's Jamboree live on Radio Solitaire. Okay, so today's show we're delving into the wonderful wizarding world of Harry Potter, for it would be his 42nd birthday on Sunday. Also, J.K. Rowling's 57th birthday as well. So, I have a few Harry Potter factoids for you, but first, remember, I have a game for you. It's called Guess the Voices. Here's a soundbite of 5 characters from the Harry Potter films, but who are they? Have a listen.
Hello, ladies. Love potions, eh? Yeah, they really do work. Then again, the way we hear it, sis, you're doing just fine on your own.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Who knows how to play? Itchy, bitty, baby. Potter.
I'd try putting it in the water if I were you. Long time no see. Oh.
You need to know what you're up against. You need to be prepared. I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions?
Time for a few Harry Potter factoids before I play some more tunes. Okay, so in the Harry Potter universe, there are around 3,000 wizards and witches living in Britain, and I'm one of them, promise. These are some of the original character names before Rowling finalised them. Right, listen to this. Hermione Puckle, Neville Puff, Draco Spinks, and Lily Moon, who turned out to be Luna Lovegood. Yeah, I'm glad she changed that, to be honest. This one is totally random, but I love it. Michael Jackson once asked J.K. Rowling to consider collaborating with him on a Harry Potter musical, but she turned him down. Brilliant. Right. So many people were taking pictures of platforms 9 and 10 at King's Cross station that the management decided to mount a sign onto the wall saying platform 9 3/4. And have you been there, and have you seen it, and have you got your picture taken? I hope so. Oh, this next one. The late comedian and actor Rick Mayall was actually cast as the poltergeist Peeves in The Philosopher's Stone, but director Chris Columbus cut Mayall's scenes after a few weeks of shooting because he didn't like the look of the character on screen. That is nuts! He missed a trick there, he missed a trick. Right, this last one is outrageous. The Hogwarts school motto is Draco Dormiens Nomquam Titilandus, which translated from Latin means never tickle a sleeping dragon. How random is that, eh? That is so random. Today on Jenna's Jamboree, we've delved into the fascinating and fictional wizarding world of Harry Potter. But the show is not over yet. I have some more factoids for you. I'm having to play this, I've got to. Okay, let's go. Robbie Coltrane, who plays Hagrid in the films, was the first actor to actually be cast in the series. The Harry Potter movies could have been a lot different. Before an argument with Rowling, Steven Spielberg was supposed to direct the first movie, and he wanted, now get this, can you imagine this? He wanted Haley Joel Osment to play Harry Potter. Oh, that could have been totally different. I am so glad she had that argument. That would have been wrong. Okay, this next one. Shirley Henderson, who played 14-year-old Mona Myrtle, was 36 when filming began. So a 36-year-old woman played a 14-year-old kid. Brilliant. 2 American actors wanted to be in the Harry Potter movies so badly they offered to do it for free. Those were Rosie O'Donnell and Robin Williams. But Rowling said no because she wanted a cast that was only British or Irish. Good on you. Rowling famously revealed that Dumbledore was gay after the series was completed. Voldemort was incapable of love because he was conceived under the effects of a love potion. Did not know that. He was also 71 years old when he was defeated in the Battle of Hogwarts. What an old guy. Lastly, the final Battle of Hogwarts took place in 1998, the same year that the first Harry Potter book was published. Commenting on this, Rowling had said, "I open at the close." That is nuts, right? Now that's a talent. I've got to say about Shirley Henderson. Being able to play a 14-year-old when you're actually 36. Well done, Shirley. If you don't know who she is, she's a Scottish actress and was in the Bridget Jones films, Trainspotting, and, surprisingly, the new Star Wars films.
Radio Saltire, East Lothian's favourite community radio station, with Jenna Coburn.
Welcome back to Jenna's Jamboree with me, Jenna Coburn, live on Radio Saltire. If you've just tuned in, I'm hoping not. I hope you've been with me all day. On today's show, I've been playing some magic-related songs and sharing some Harry Potter facts because the man himself would be celebrating his 42nd birthday on Sunday, if it was real. Sunday is also the 57th birthday of the Imagineer herself, Joanne Rowling. It's also my mum's birthday. I'll give her a wee mention as well. Happy birthday, Mum. Now, remember my last puzzler. It's called Guess the Voices. There's 5 of them. Here's a soundbite one last time.
Hello, ladies. Love potions, eh? Yeah, they really do work. Then again, the way we hear it, sis, you're doing just fine on your own.
Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.
Who knows how to play? Itchy, bitty, baby. Potter.
I'd try putting it in the water if I were you. Long time no see. Oh.
You need to know what you're up against. You need to be prepared. I am here because Dumbledore asked me. End of story. Goodbye, the end. Any questions?
Well, I can reveal that, in order, the voices belong to Fred and George Weasley, the Weasley twins, Albus Dumbledore, Bellatrix Lestrange, Mona Myrtle, and Mad-Eye Moody. Well, there we go. Well done to everyone who guessed correctly. Give yourselves a high five, a pat on the back, a winner's congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me here on Radio Saltire. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. You know I have. I'll be back next week with something completely different because no two shows are the same with me, but I can guarantee it's going to be totally random and filled with great tunes and my bad banter. Catch you next week. Bye!